The storm clouds over Virellion Prime churned with streaks of violet lightning, illuminating the towering spires and floating platforms of the capital. The city's neon glow flickered across the metallic streets as airships drifted overhead like silent predators. Captain Serena Veylan stood on a high balcony overlooking the chaos, her fox-like ears angled forward, her yellow eyes sharp and unblinking. Her purple skin shimmered under the storm's light, and the blue circuitry woven through her armored suit pulsed with a steady, determined rhythm. Serena was known across the quadrant as a fearless starfighter captain, a woman who ran toward danger long before anyone else even understood it was coming. Her wrist console vibrated with a harsh, urgent tone. Astra, her onboard AI, spoke with a clarity that cut through the storm. A catastrophic anomaly had erupted in orbit, something tearing open the sky itself. Serena's tail flicked once, betraying the tension she kept hidden from everyone else. She sprinted toward the docking platforms, her boots striking the metal walkway with rapid precision. The storm intensified overhead, lightning arcing dangerously close as she leapt into the cockpit of her ship, the Valkyrian, and sealed the canopy. The engines roared to life, and the ship blasted upward through the storm clouds. Serena broke through the atmosphere into the cold silence of space and froze. A massive rift had torn open above the planet, swirling with fractured starlight and violent gravitational distortions. Debris from orbital stations spiraled into the anomaly like leaves caught in a whirlpool. Serena's eyes narrowed. This wasn't a natural phenomenon. Something or someone had ripped open the sky. A distress signal crackled through her comms. A civilian transport was caught in the gravitational pull, its engines failing. Serena pushed the Valkyrian to maximum thrust, weaving through spiraling debris as the rift expanded. She fired grappling stabilizers, locking onto the transport's hull. The strain threatened to tear both ships apart, but Serena gritted her teeth and forced the Valkyrian's engines to counter the pull. With a final burst of power, she dragged the transport free and flung it toward safe orbit. The pilot's voice trembled with gratitude, but Serena barely heard it. The rift pulsed again, this time with a deep, resonant hum that vibrated through her bones. A voice echoed through the anomaly. Not a whisper, a roar. Serena Veylan, you cannot run from what you are. Her blood ran cold. She didn't recognize the voice, but it knew her. And it wasn't speaking through comms. It was speaking through the fabric of space itself. The rift exploded outward, engulfing the Valkyrian in blinding light. When the light faded, Serena found herself drifting in a realm that defied all logic. Floating islands of shattered metal and crystal drifted through a sky of swirling colors. Rivers of molten energy flowed upward. The remains of starships, some ancient, some impossibly advanced, hung suspended in the void like broken bones. Serena stepped out of her ship onto a platform that felt both solid and alive. She scanned the horizon, her instincts on high alert. A figure emerged from the swirling mist, tall, armored in obsidian plates, with eyes burning like dying suns. Serena raised her weapon, but the figure didn't move. It spoke with the same voice that had called her name. You are the last of the ascended line. The galaxy bends toward collapse, and you are the key. Serena's grip tightened. I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not your key to anything. The figure tilted its head. You will be. Before she could react, the ground beneath her shattered. Serena fell through a vortex of light and shadow, landing hard in a vast chamber filled with floating monoliths. Each monolith displayed visions, worlds burning, stars imploding, civilizations falling into silence. Serena staggered back as one monolith showed Virellion Prime torn apart by the same rift she had just seen. Astra's voice crackled through her suit, distorted. Captain, this realm is rewriting itself. Reality is unstable. Serena steadied her breathing. She had faced impossible odds before. She would face this too. The chamber trembled as a monstrous creature emerged from the shadows. A towering beast made of fractured metal and swirling void energy. Its limbs shifted unpredictably, its form constantly breaking and reforming. Serena dodged as it lunged, its claws slicing through the air with enough force to tear the monoliths apart. She fired bursts of plasma energy, each shot illuminating the creature's shifting core. The beast roared, unleashing a shockwave that sent Serena crashing into a floating platform. She wiped blood from her lip and pushed herself up. All right, round 2. Serena sprinted across the platform, leaping from one floating monolith to another as the creature pursued her. She fired grappling lines, swung beneath collapsing structures, and launched explosive charges into the creature's exposed core. The realm shook violently as the beast staggered, its form destabilizing. Serena seized the moment, channeling every ounce of power her suit could muster into a single, devastating blast. The creature exploded in a burst of light, fragments dissolving into the swirling sky. The realm fell silent. A doorway of pure energy opened before her. Serena stepped through. She emerged into a colossal hall filled with ancient machinery and glowing conduits. At the center stood a massive crystalline engine, pulsing with unstable energy. The armored figure appeared again, its form flickering. This is the heart of the shattered sky. It binds realities together, but it is failing. Serena approached cautiously. Why bring me here? Because only one with your lineage can stabilize it. You are the last descendant of the astral vanguard. The power sleeps within you. Serena's pulse quickened. She had heard stories of the vanguard, warriors who once protected the boundaries between realities. But they were myths, legends. The figure extended a hand. Awaken your birthright, or watch your galaxy fall. The engine surged, sending arcs of energy crackling through the hall. Serena felt a pull deep within her chest, as if something ancient was stirring. She reached toward the engine, and the moment her hand touched the crystal, a torrent of memories flooded her mind. Battles fought across dimensions, voices calling her name, a lineage stretching back thousands of years. Power surged through her veins. The engine stabilized. The hall trembled. The armored figure stepped back. You are awakened. But the shattered sky is only the beginning. The realm began to collapse, the walls fracturing into shards of light. Serena sprinted back toward the Valkyrian as the ground crumbled beneath her. She leapt into the cockpit, sealed the canopy, and launched into the collapsing void. The ship tore through the unraveling realm, dodging debris and collapsing structures. A final burst of energy propelled her through the last remaining tear in reality. The Valkyrian emerged into real space above Virellion Prime. The rift was gone. The sky was whole again. Serena exhaled slowly, her heart still racing. She had awakened something inside herself, something powerful, something dangerous. And she knew the armored figure had been right. The shattered sky was only the beginning. Her console chimed. Astra's voice returned, steady and clear. Captain, a new anomaly has appeared. Coordinates uploading now. Serena smirked, her tail flicking with anticipation. Set a course. Let's see what else the universe has been hiding. The Valkyrian's engines roared to life, and the ship leapt into hyperspace, leaving a trail of blue fire across the stars as Captain Serena Veylan raced toward her next impossible adventure.